up in Brooklyn. So, that's how you go sometimes. Um, so let's do some yoga. Find a comfortable seat on your mat and allow yourself to shift around a little bit as you start. So, shifting, moving, eventually settling into at least a relatively comfortable seat. So a few circles with your shoulders. Open and close your jaw. Maybe take an exhale or two out the mouth. And then settle into your seat. Close your eyes and begin to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Your next inhale, hold at the top. As you're ready, exhale out the mouth, let it go, let it be a sigh. Again, like that huge breath in, filling yourself up. Holding at the top. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Do that twice more at your own pace. And then adding on, take that deep breath in. Hold at the top. This time exhale strongly out the mouth, come forward. Hold empty, draw navel towards spine. Excuse me. When you're ready to inhale, release the abdominals. Inhale, rise back up, lift the heart. We'll Uddiyana Bandha here. We'll do that twice more. Exhale strongly out the mouth. Hold empty, draw navel towards spine. When you're ready to inhale, release the abdominals, rise back up. One more just like that at your own pace. Keep your eyes closed. Just start to shift around here, coming back to that Ujjayi breath. Maybe moving a little side to side. If you feel tight to the jaw and neck, open and close the mouth some more. Maybe twisting a little bit. Just a few more breaths, moving, shifting really in any way that feels good to your body. And let's continue this forward. So rock forward onto hands and knees. And then start to move here, cat-cow. So inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, rounding the spine. Just getting into a flow that feels good to your body. Keeping that breath strong and supportive. 3 more breaths here. Then exhale, ease your way back to a child's pose or puppy pose. So either your heels, or rather your sit bones resting on the heels, forehead on the mat, or hips elevated over your knees if that feels better on your joints. Take a few deep breaths here. And we're going to focus on energy today. So really start to harness at your core that strength with your breath. So with the inhale, you feel that expansion from your center, from around the belly button. Letting that expand outward. And with each inhale, maybe it reaches a little bit further. Maybe you start to encompass around the rib cage. And with the exhale, you feel it hug back to that energy center, to that core line. And see if you can expand it all the way out through the shoulders, the low back. Maybe even hitting it into the arms and fingertips. Take a few more deep breaths here. You're really focusing on harnessing this energy. Inhale, rise up to hands and knees. Exhale, curl your toes under, press back to our first downward facing dog. And give yourself some freedom here, or allow for that freedom. Really to shift and move. Playing around with this initial inversion. Breathing here. About 5 more breaths. You can always walk your dog. Twisting side to side, maybe coming forward and back. Then exhale, come back down to your knees, all the way down to your forearms. Setting up for a dolphin pose, and we're going to keep this kind, so you're welcome to clasp your hands here. Inhale, puff up through the upper back. Exhale, curl toes under, hips extend to the sky, and then tiptoe in a little bit closer to your elbows, still lifting through the hips. Emphasize your breath here. Three more breaths. Exhale, ease your knees to the earth. Roll your way up to a seat, and then come onto your back. So if you're pregnant, you're not going to do this. You're going to be on hands and knees, and you're going to focus from that place, working with the extensions and cat-cows. Everyone else, find your way onto your back with me. Stack your knees over your hips. Interlace the hands back behind your head. So basic elbow to knee here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift head and the shoulders. Relax your head into your hands. Deep breath in. Hold that breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Reach forward with the right leg at a 45-degree angle. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach through that left foot. Pull belly down. Inhale, back through center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Reach strongly through that right foot. Spread your toes. Draw belly down. Inhale through center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach through that left foot. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center, adding on just a tidbit. Take that deep breath in. Hold the breath in. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Reach through the right foot. Pull belly down. Tuck a little more. Inhale through center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Reach through the left foot. Draw belly down. Tuck a little more. Inhale back to center. Last one here. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Reach through the right foot. Pull belly down. Turn toes outward. Tuck a little more. Back through center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Reach through that left leg. Pull belly down. Turn toes out. Tuck a little more. Inhale, come back to center and release. Walk your feet about mat width apart. On your exhale, knees to one side. Inhale back to center, little windshield wiper action. Now that we have some heat in the back body and in the core, using that to start massaging out some of the tension from those stuck spots. So this next round of core work, you're really going to focus on lighting up this center area. Imagining almost like you've got a heat or a sun at the center of your belly. Really focusing on energizing from this third chakra. So come back through center, pick up the feet, stack your knees over your hips, reinterlace the hands behind your head. Star spiraling pulse. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift head and shoulders, and then relax your head into your hands. Inhale here. Hold full, curl tailbone, exhale, elbows to left thigh, reach right heel straight up towards the sky, pull belly down. Inhale, turn toes in, exhale, pulse, 3 little lifts, reaching through the ball of the foot, draw belly down. Bend both knees back to center, hold the breath, curl tailbone, exhale, elbows to right thigh, reach left heel straight up to the sky, pull belly down. Inhale, turn toes in, from your center, exhale, pulse, reaching that left heel 3 times without jerking up towards the sky. Pull belly down. Back through center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Press up through the right heel. Pull belly down. Turn toes in. Exhale, pulse. So 3 little lifts. Draw belly down. Back through center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Press up through left heel. Pull belly down. Turn toes in. Exhale, 3 pulses. Draw belly down. Back to center. We're going to do 1 more round. Hold full. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Reach right heel straight up. Pull belly down. Turn toes in. Exhale, 3 pulses. Use your abdominals. Draw belly down. Back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Reach up through left heel. Pull belly down. Turn toes in. Exhale, pulse. 3 little lifts. Draw that belly down. Inhale back to center and release. Stack your knees over your heels here. Setting up for bridge pose. Inhale, peel the spine away from that mat, lifting into bridge. And then connect into that breath. So strong, fluid breath. Once again, originating that energy at your core, at your center. Imagine this sun almost expanding out from the belly button, expanding through the core, reaching through the legs, connecting into that fire in your thighs, and then really softening this front body so you can get up a little bit higher, open a little more through this frontal plate. And then coax that fire with those strong, intentional breaths. Option here to tiptoe that left foot more towards center. Inhale, extend the right leg straight up to the sky. Fire up through both legs, press down to reach up. Feel the heat and the energy in the back body. And that left leg supporting you. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, lower that right foot down. Keep the hips elevated. Inhale, option to extend the left leg to the sky. Obviously, if you lifted the right, you should lift the left, right? Extend to the left toes. Press down to the right foot. Find that strength at your back body and that right leg. Reach a little bit taller towards the sky. Exhale, lower the left leg down. 2 more breaths in your bridge. Maybe emphasize that lift. And exhale, tuck tailbone, slowly roll your spine to the mat. Release here by hugging the knees into your chest. Get a little rocking action side to side, massaging the spine. Roll over onto your side. Head and neck relax. Press your way up to a seat. And then we're going to rock all the way forward, coming onto hands and knees, setting up for Dolphin Round Two. All right. So setting yourself up here. Forearms on the ground. Elbows shoulder width apart. Can always clasp if you like. On your inhale, tuck your toes under. Extend the hips up to the sky. Tiptoe your toes a little bit closer. Inhale, extend the left leg towards the sky. Spread your toes, press down through the forearms to get even more lift through the leg. And then connect into that strong, fluid breath. Connect into that strong core, supporting you from your center. Coax that fire with your breath. Maybe pop a little higher onto those right tippy toes. Left leg extends even more. This also will shift more of the weight into your forearms. Activate the shoulders, or around the shoulders rather, to support that lift. Exhale, ease the left foot down to the mat. Inhale, right leg extends up to the sky. Spread your toes, press down as you reach up. Emphasize that inhale. Maybe one more inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, right foot comes down. 2 more breaths in dolphin, maybe tiptoe even closer. Exhale, knees to the earth. Child's pose, embryo, puppy, taking a few breaths. Just once again connecting back to the earth, supporting yourself here. Intentional fluid breaths. And then inhale, rise up to hands and knees. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Connect back into that core, to that center. Maybe you're feeling the warmth a little bit here, and you can move a little bit deeper, feeling the flexibility start to come forward as your body loosens up, as you heat from the center outward. 2 deep breaths. Focus on your core. Focus on that breath expanding from your center and extending outward. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or hop lightly to the top of your mat. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale to fold it in. It's that much again. Inhale, halfway lift that spinal extension. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, come all the way up. Sweep your arms overhead. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Flow, classic suns. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, dive, Uttanasana. Inhale, step left foot back, lunge. You can always pad the knee, lift and open. Stay for an extra breath. Extend up through the fingertips, lift through the heart. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, step left foot forward, lunge. Lift and open. Stay here for an extra breath, really extending through the heart, feeling for space. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, lifting tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's flow a little bit more. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot back, lunge, lift and open. Exhale, hands to mat, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands back, heart center. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot back, lunge, lift and open. Exhale, hands to mat, step to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Open it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep this going. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back lunge. Exhale, plank. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, right foot forward lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round here. Re-extend. Exhale, fold. Left foot back lunge. Exhale through your vinyasa. And forward fold. Rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, re-extend, really moving with your breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Exhale, hands to mat, plank. Through your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Open it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to heart, mountain pose. So take a moment. Arms by your sides, palms facing forward. Let there be a softness here. Keep that energy flowing so your center is still engaged. Breath expanding outward through your limbs. A beautiful softness here. And now float the arms up, interlace the fingers up top, lengthen, exhale, reach up and over to the left, hips shift to the right, a little side bend here. Focus once again from your center, letting that expand outward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hips to the left, arms reach up and over to the right. It's super humid here. I'm super sweaty on this patio. It's hilarious. It's like 90 degrees today. It's crazy. Shift your hips a little further. Reach a little longer so you feel that extension. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release the arms behind you. Fingertips either point down towards your sit bones or thumbs pointing in towards your spine, hands clasp around the hips. Take a deep breath, lift through the heart. Draw the shoulder blades back. Tuck tailbone slightly so you're not sinking into the low back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press down with your hands so you're not pressing forward. A little forward, mostly down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, start to lean back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lean back. 3 more breaths, your own rhythm here. Inhale, use your core, use your heart, rise all the way back up. Sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, sit back, Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift through the chest, take a moment, feel your legs start to fire. So the fire from your center expands downward, getting that heat. And then reach up to the fingertips towards the sky. Take one more inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, spinal extension, that halfway lift. This time, step or float your way back to plank. Through your chaturanga, you can always skip this. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg extends up to the sky, toes spreading wide, reaching tall and long. Then start to work that right heel towards the ground. Left leg extends higher, so you've got maybe a stretch happening the inner right thigh or the right hamstring. Equal weight through the hands. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly hug left knee to chest. Set the foot down softly. We're coming into Crescent Lunge. So back knee and heel stay lifted. Inhale, extending arms up to the sky. Come on into that lunge. Power through the right leg. Back heel is pressing. Like you're trying to push the heel into a hand or a wall. And then arms extending to the sky. Really emphasize that lift through the heart. Deep, intentional breaths. Exhale, bend your elbows. Tuck tailbone slightly, so you may need to bend the back knee. Start to lift and open even more through the heart here. Bend the back knee a little more. Lean back, open through the chest. Inhale, bring the torso back upright. Exhale into a spinal twist. Either hooking this right elbow over the left thigh or bringing the right hand down to the ground or a block, left arm extending. Use your core. So once again, use that center to help guide you deeper into this twist. Back leg is still strong. Feel the fire from the inside. Inhale, unwind, hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Root strongly through the hands. Inhale, right leg extends up to the sky. If you've got equal weight through the hands, fingers spreading wide so you've got that base, that foundation. And then toes extend. Really press up to the ball of the foot. Maybe that right leg lifts a little bit higher, maybe a little bit longer. Exhale, hug the right knee to your chest. Set the foot down softly. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms sweep to the sky. Crescent lunge on the right side. Fire up through the legs. Lift through the heart. Get this extension through the torso. And then begin to bend the elbows, start to lean back. Back knee can bend, still emphasizing the strength through the right leg and the left leg. Breathe from that core. Let it expand out. Really focus on the heart. The breath lifting to the chest. Maybe go a little bit deeper. And now come back upright. Re-extend the arms. Exhale into your spinal twist. Hooking the left elbow over the right thigh. Or coming into that twist with the left hand down, right arm extending. Connect to your breath. Emphasize that twist from your center line. Inhale, unwind. Step back to plank. Flow through that vinyasa. We'll meet up in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your down dog. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, left leg floats up and back. Bend the left knee, this time open through the hip. Inhale, re-extend the left leg. Exhale, step left foot through. Warrior Two, windmill your way up. I'm going to have to shift the camera so that it's not in the sun. So give me 2 seconds here. You're just hanging out in Warrior Two, no big deal. And I'm going to move my camera into the shade. Sorry for the challenge moment. All right. So take a deep breath in your warrior. Still saying me. Flip the left palm. Exhale, reach up and back for a reverse lunge here. Opening to the heart. Reverse warrior, breathing into this left side body. Come into your neck stretch. Reach the left arm forward. Let the head hang towards the right shoulder. Breathing into the neck, all the way down to the fingertips. So you're massaging out some of the tension there. Really working so that eventually that heat, that power from your core can expand in all directions. Reach through the left hand, come back up, warrior two, into a side angle with a heart opener. So left forearm down, right arm extends directly up to the sky. Start to lift and breathe into the heart here. Feel for some space as you extend upward, opening to the front of the body. Going for that expansion. One more inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg extends up. Bend the right knee open through the hip. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step right foot through. Warrior two, rise up. So taking a few breaths here. Just getting deeper into your lunge. Feel the heat build in that foundation. You can always exhale out the mouth if the intensity gets too much. And coming into your reverse warrior, flip the right palm. Exhale, start to reach up and back, opening this right side body. Really emphasize the breath in the right hip all the way up to the fingertips. And then reach forward through the right arm, come into your neck stretch. So it's almost like you're lubricating some of these areas that tend to be tight, using this heat and your breath to unwind some of that tension. Reach through the right arm, come up through warrior two, into your side angle with a heart opener. Right forearm down, left arm extends straight up to the sky and back, opening through the heart. Left shoulder blade hooks towards the spine. Reach the fingertips. Breathe into this left side of the chest. Exhale, windmill your hands. Step your way back to plank pose. Flow chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, step left foot forward. Rise up, warrior one. Lance dodger. Bring the right hand behind your head. Left forearm into the small of the low back. Lift up to the chest. Start to lean back to the heart. Press down through that left arm. Breathe into the heart and the front body. Stay in your lunge. Inhale, bring the torso back upright. Interlace the hands back behind you. Lift through the heart here. You're welcome to stay upright, focusing on this heart and shoulder opener, or tack on the hip stretch coming into ostrich pose. Exhale, diving torso forward. Clasp hands reach to the sky. Breathing here. Exhale, lower the clasp. Step back to plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg floats up. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Back heel, roots down. Inhale, rise up. Lance Dodger. Left hand behind your head, right arm comes behind the back. Press down through that forearm. Reach up through the heart, lean back. Strong, intentional breaths. Inhale, torso back upright. Re-extend the arms. Exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Lift the chest. You're welcome to stay here or dive it forward, coming into your ostrich pose. Clasp hands, reach overhead. Breathing all the way up to the shoulders. Breathing all the way down to the core and through the hips here. 2 more breaths. Release the clasp, hands to your mat, step to plank. With your breath, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, step left foot forward. I recommend adding some padding under that right knee. Right knee comes down to the ground. Deep low lunge. Shift the hips forward. Keep the left hand on the left thigh. Right arm extends up to the sky. Start to lean back, opening more through the heart. Emphasizing that breath here. Inhale. Come back upright. This time, scoot the hips back so you're stacked over that right knee. Make a 90-degree angle with this left knee. Coming into your prayer twist, right arm reaches up. Exhale, hook the right elbow over the left thigh. Press down with the left hand into the right fist. Peel open for your twist. If you'd like to go deeper, you're welcome to come into that bind. Inhale, unwind. Inch that left foot forward. Shift the hips down, lunge, back bend. Hands on your hips. This may be where you stay. Or start to bend the right knee, reach back, grab hold of the foot with one or both hands. Start to kick the foot into the hands, lift through the heart. 5 more breaths here. Exhale, release the foot. Hands to the mat, step back, plank pose. Flow through your vinyasa. All meet up in downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Add some padding under the left knee if you'd like. Hands up to that right thigh. Right hand on the right leg. Inhale, left arm extends up. Find this length and this space through the front body. Really emphasizing the breath and this line from the left knee. It's like a crescent shape all the way to the fingertips. Exhale, left hand to the thigh. Shift your hips back, setting up for this twisting low lunge. Inch that right heel back so you've got a 90-degree angle. Hip stack over that left knee. Inhale, left arm extends up. Exhale, cross the elbow over the right thigh. Take your twist. Use your exhale to ring out from center. Inhale, unwind, coming into that lunge, back bend. So you're going to inch that right foot forward, shift the hips forward. And this may be where you stay. Or bend the left knee, reach back with one or both hands. Start to kick the foot into your hands. Come more into that back bend. 5 more breaths. Stay with sensation. Release. step back to plank pose. Flow through your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in and down dog. Exhale out the mouth. Gazing forward, exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart to center. Narajasana, or dancer pose. Take the left palm. You're holding your platter. And then drop the platter. Bend the left knee, grab hold of the inside of the foot. Inhale, right arm extends up. Exhale, start to kick through the hand. Leaning forward, keep the heart lifting. Make that left leg lifting. Hug the left leg towards center. Breathing into this balance. Fix your gaze on something that's not moving so you don't tip over. Inhale, come back upright. Release. Shake it out. Take the second side. Right palm like you're holding a platter. Drop that platter. Bend the right knee. Grab hold of the inside of the foot. Inhale, left arm extends. Start to kick through the foot, leaning forward. Keep both the chest and the leg lifting. It's like you're trying to create a saucer with the torso. Take the foot into your hand, lift to the heart. Knee hugs in. Whoop. Try to keep your balance. Remember to breathe. Inhale, come back to center and release. Shake it out. Float the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Knees can bend as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands on your mat. Step or float your way back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Stay for an extra breath with you, really lifting to the heart. Shoulder blades back. Exhale to downward facing dog. Exhale, lower your knees to the earth, setting up for camel or ustrasana. So if this bothers your knees, you're going to come standing and do the same action. I recommend adding some padding under your knees. Fold the mat over a few times. Come up to a kneeling position, an upright kneeling position. Hands on your hips. Start with the toes tucked under. So there's a few places we can go here. Simply, you can stay with hands on hips, lifting to the heart, or you can work your way down to bring your hands onto your heels. Don't put just one hand down though, because that puts a torque in your low back. Not that great. So we're going to do this twice through together. Once again, you can do this standing instead, if that's better on your body. Hands on your hips, press down to the hands. Inhale, lift up to the heart. Start to lean back. Inhale, lift to the heart. Exhale, lean back. Hands press down, similar to that standing back bend we started with. Breathing into the chest. Chin can tuck towards the chest, or can lean back in line with the rest of your spine. Fire up through the legs, come back upright. Sit back on your heels. Take a few breaths at neutral. Do not come into child's pose. I know it's super, incredibly appealing. Don't do it. You'll have plenty for a child's pose in a second. All right, come back up. One more back bend. If there's a different back bend you prefer, you're welcome to take that. We're going to work with one more camel pose. Hands on your hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, start to shift the hips forward, leaning back. Maybe you reach down and grab the heels with your hands, lifting to the chest. 5 to 10 breaths here. Stay with it. Keep the center as your focus. Let that expand outward. Fire up the legs. Inhale, rise back up. And come into your child's pose, embryo or puppy. Take a few breaths, just releasing to the back body. Breathe into the back. Let the heat spread in those areas that we just compressed. Then inhale, roll your way up. We're going to make our way onto our back. So you may want to take a vinyasa before you get there or some cat-cows. But over the next few breaths, make your way back onto your back. Knees hugging to chest. Maybe a little rocking side to side. Happy baby pose. Reach down. Grab hold of the big toes of the outer edges of your feet. Knees point down. If it feels okay, rock it side to side. Massaging out the back body. Take the soles of your feet together over the chest, as close as you can towards the chest. We're getting with 3 rounds of Uddiyana Bandha here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Hold empty, draw navel towards spine. And then reach the sit bones to the ground so you feel your low back expanding. Do that twice more at your own pace. Navel to spine. Hold empty, sit bones, reach down. Once you've completed that, come into your recline pigeon, hooking the left ankle over the right thigh. Start to draw the right knee in as you press the left knee away, coming into the stretch, also known as back release pose. So there's a delicious addition you can do here by reaching the sit bones to the ground, feeling your low back release here as well. And then switch sides. About 5 breaths here, just releasing to the hips and the back body.